What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let me know how your shard pulls went if you're pulling anything during this 2x void event. Of course, there is a 10x event also for this champion, which I wouldn't mind having her to try her out. Could be some really cool content and really cool interactions in the arena and stuff. But this can be one of the most impactful events for a lot of players. 2x voids is the best chance for you to get the Inquisitor Shamels, the Godseeker Aniris, the Seers, these epic champions who can completely change your account. But some rare champions to look out for, besides the Cold Hearts and the typical one, is going to be Gear Grinder. Ogryn Tribes was yesterday in Hard Mode Faction Wars, and I realized there is not very many revived champions for Ogryn Tribes. Now, if you're lucky and you have Bellatar, well, you have a res option right there. But if you don't have Bellatar, you may have to bring Gear Grinder because these waves are going to get difficult. And Ogryn Tribe suffers in a way from not having super powerful champions if you're not lucky. There is a lot of really strong champions throughout, but there's also a lot of champions who you're probably just not going to be using. So you may want to be on the lookout for this champion, and it may be worth keeping a copy to use in the future. Also, Bellower helped me out a ton yesterday, so another champion you may want to keep an eye out for. He's a very solid champion in general for faction wars and wave-based content where you need to control the waves, but just keep an eye out for those champions. But as far as my plans for this event, basically, I want to get the very top Soulstone from here because I'm saving up for Marius. Once I get him, I'm going to open up a lot of my Soulstones during a boosted event, specifically the Eternal Soulstones. During events like this, 2x voids, it is, other than 2x ancients, probably the easiest time to actually finish these out if you have a decent amount of void shards. Now, you'll see that I already have 1,270 points. I, luckily, maybe, pulled a mythical champion this morning. Now, the reason why I say maybe is because let me show you who this champion was. Now, the reason why I was pulling primal shards is because my youngest son keeps asking to pull the red shards, and I keep saying, no, we have to save them. And he just wanted to pull one today. So he pulled one, a mythical popped out, and the mythical champion was this dude, Fjorad Wolfheart. Now, this is a new addition to my account. My oldest son pulled after him and got 2 rare champions. So basically, we got 3 rare champions pulled back to back, basically. Though this was a big chunk of points for this tournament, which is awesome. Have a few other ways to help boost my points as well. But we'll take a deeper look at this guy towards the end of the video. But this is the new mythical champion I got. And if you look at his ratings, you can see why I'm not too excited. However, there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel because the chicken also had really bad ratings. He does not deserve these anymore. He is a very good champion. They need to clear these ratings so people can update them. But he got a buff. And as far as I'm aware, the Fjorad Wolfheart is the worst mythical champion as far as ratings go, especially. There are other poorly rated mythicals, but as far as the worst rated, I think it's just him. I think he's the worst rated, which is good news because Plarium prioritizes buffing champions, as far as I'm aware, based on how they're rated in the community. So he may be up pretty close. And if they do a change like Siegfried level, then I'm all for it, especially considering I do have a 6-star soul for him. So we'll be throwing this on him, maybe testing him out. That is 2 Eternal Soulstones, but hey, I pulled him, so I'd rather the soul go on him, and then when he gets buffed, which I imagine he will, then he's going to be that much better. So not an exciting mythical champion to pull, but since Plarium has seemingly done well with the buffs, I'm looking forward to it. So we'll do these. Actually, no. I have to go do something else real quick. I got a new champion to summon, which is Embreeze. So while we may not be getting a void pull straight up in this channel, in this video, we do get the mythical little background. Plus, I got another mythical today, which brings me into another issue of I ain't got no mythical tomes, mythical tomes, mythical books, mythical tomes, whichever one you want to call it. But I ain't got any of them. So I need a lot of them. We'll check out how many I need later on. But as far as points go, let's pull like 20 void shards, see where the points are at from there. Hoping to get big points in these summons. I don't expect a legendary. I literally pulled a legendary not too long ago and then another one shortly after Mercy. So if I did get gold, it'd be crazy, but I don't expect any gold to pop out of here. So we have how many points from this? I have no clue. Didn't even show the points. They're wanting to keep it a secret, I guess. The more epics, the better. because I want to get to that 10,000 points. It's really just the main thing I want to get. As far as these other rares, I don't think there's any that I really want to have. The luck in this account today, though, that's actually horrible. Horrible temple. Going into an amazing temple. Let's pick up a legendary here. A Senna Amberheart, a Odin, a 10x champion. Any of those I'd be happy to have. Won't mind them one bit. But I'm not going to pull everything. Okay, 2 more. There we go. No gold, it seems. It seems that is the case. Let's see where the tournament situation is at. Okay, so we're ways away. We gotta get to 10,000. I'm currently at 5,000. I don't really care about his soul. I definitely want the top Eternal Soulstone. I do need this for the rewards. I will be able to summon him, though, which is something I can keep an eye on. How close am I? So he's going to be an extra chunk of points. We have 85 there. So maybe do one more 10 pull of voids. And then he'll be, what, like 250 points or something? 500 points, actually. So 500 points there. So I can finish, let's do like another 10 pull or so. Yeah, we'll do another 10 pull, see where this takes me. We didn't get very many epics the last 2 pulls. We got none, right? So I would love to see something good here. Obero, awesome champion. If I have a 6-star soul for her, she may come into some content, but kind of moved past her, unfortunately. Okay. Maneater, amazing champion. I completely forgot about mentioning him. Maneaters, Demythas, all these champions, super good for 2x void chance. Best chance for you to pick those up as well. Another epic. These are 250 points, I believe, per epic champion. So as far as champion chase tournaments go, just picking up a bunch of epics is really just like the best way to get the points done. Legendary is great at 500. You're not likely to get very many legendaries, but you will get a lot of epics, which is why these 2x events are so valuable. So another rare champion. Not super excited about that. I kind of want to pull one more primal, though. Can I pull one more primal? Let's do that. Let's do one more primal. See what happens. We'll feed one champion there. One primal. Just send it. Maybe we get another one. Maybe we do. No, we don't. I didn't expect that to happen. As far as our points right here, close to that 10,000. I don't really want to pull my void shards too low, personally. Oh, we do have one more temple. Maybe it's, I thought it was 400. Okay, we have extra 10 slots. Did we get those given or did I purchase those? I don't really know. Let's do another temple. The slots were there. I didn't expect them to be there. Maybe this is where we get the gold. Maybe we get at least 4 epic champions here. Let me know what you got, guys. Hopefully you get something amazing. Hopefully you got an amazing, amazing champion for your account. Boost your progress a little bit. No legendary for me, though. It's fine. We're what? 60 pulled, 60 into Mercy, basically. So we'll save this for another Senna event in the future. Try to remember to do that. Either way, we're making some progress here, slowly but surely. There is no mythical tome up here. I kind of wish there was. So we need 3,000 more points, basically. No, 2,000 or so. I do have the fusion to summon, which I'll be able to finish pretty soon. Maybe do some ancient shard summons as well. You know, while you guys are here, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just go champion vault. We'll go to the bottom. We'll throw in some rares into the vault real quick. I like to save these champs for champion training events. We'll just pull 10 ancients. Just a random temple of ancients. It ain't going to give us a ton of points, but maybe we hit an epic or 2. Give us a little bit of points. Maybe we get a legendary. Never know. Never know. My luck has been a little bit strange recently. Okay. Nope. No legendary. How many points did that give me, though? Because situations like this where I'm so close, I want to just go ahead and finish it off, right? 7780. So I'm not for sure where I'm at exactly, but 10K, I'll definitely stop there. But now let's go take a look at my book situation. With these newfound mythical champions, one, I need souls for a bunch of these, but I also need books. So he's going to take, I think, 11 or so. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And then Fjorad, I'm not going to be in a rush to book him. It's going to be 2, 4, 5, 10. So 10 books total. At least he's a budget booking champion. But I'll give him a soul. I won't book him yet. There's a lot of stuff that can be changed with this kit. I need to do a deeper dive into it. But a 6-star soul, maybe I use him with a 6-star soul. I would love to get a 6-star Embry soul, though. That would be amazing. I will get him up. But the other issue is that I need a lot of these potions. 3 out of 27. That is crazy. But there is also good news. The chicken is able to just solo this in a pretty fast time. So I have a solo team for Sand Devil as well as like just other content for him. So we just throw him in here. He swaps forms and then starts to run on all fours, which kind of freaks me out, not gonna lie. I don't know why he's running on all fours. Also, I'm not really sure why he has arms plus wings. It's an interesting take on a chicken. I guess he grows the wings, but chickens, they don't have arms. They have wings. That is their arms. So a little bit of an interesting situation going on there, but hey, it is what it is. He's a skinwalker after all. So there we go. The chicken, actually, if he stays in the other form, he clears this a lot faster. I have him switching forms for some other content. Actually, what is the other content? Dragon. Probably not going to use him in Dragon very much, so let's just have him not switch forms on the boss there, which this is kind of what I'm hoping happens with the... Wait, how's... Okay, no. Let's not do that. Let's go number 1 there. But kind of hoping this is what happens with Fjorad, because the chicken went from not super popular to he's actually really good. I'm a big fan of him. So Fjorad going from horrible to a big buff would be awesome. Siegfried had a similar situation happen with him. Went from being a champion nobody really wanted to a champion who was crazy. One of, if not the best nuker in live arena. So, well, just arena in general. Amazing top tier mythical champion. And that's what you want. When you pull a mythical, you want to be excited. I was not excited. I was excited at first when I saw the red this morning. But then when this dude walked out, I was not so excited. I had to act excited though, because my boys, they wanted it to be good. They were excited. They were happy. They're like, yeah. But you know what? Now think about it. When they did the shard pulls, we got the chicken. And then we got the wolf heart. I'm not for sure if I want to let them keep pulling shards for me, to be honest. We're getting pretty bottom of the barrel mythicals when they're pulling. But either way, guys, I guess we can hope for some buffs and run them when they get buffed. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to do some pulls later on to try to, I guess, other ways to get this finished out. We should be like 8,000 plus, 8,120. So I need to get 2,000 more points. Dang, okay. Obviously the fusion. I don't know. We'll see. 2,000 more points got to come from somewhere. We'll see where it's at later on, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Best of luck in your shard pulls, and I will catch you all in the next one.